Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd. I'm going to go and talk for a few minutes before I jump into it, just because not everyone's here yet. But what I'm working on is making a wall for right here in the dungeon. Now, for those of you who don't know, I've already done some cool improvements on this. I made this so this actually has a hinge that actually pops this out a little bit on the castle gate so that figures can actually fit in there with the door closed, because most of the castles you can't close the door on them while the figure's in there. And this little attachment feature that I have available in my Shapeways, the hinge, the door thing, and it comes with a key in order to skeleton key. So that's something that's kind of cool. So anyway, hopefully people will start joining soon, and then I'll talk about my dungeon wall. Well, while we're waiting, let's go ahead and talk about the steps of how I came up with the dungeon wall. For those that are new to seeing this for the first time, is first of all, when you have somebody in here, you have a hole right here, and it's like they can just crawl on their belly and just escape right out of the dungeon wall, or right out of the dungeon, and ta-da, they're free. So I decided to make something to fit this. And as many of you guys saw in the past, I actually took this piece from the 2000X castle and just kind of jammed it in there and made this my dungeon wall. And I thought this fix was good enough. Just jamming something in there. There we go. Keeps them in there. But many people called foul and said, come on, Hebrew, you could do better than that. So I took a piece of paper and I cut it to fit just right in there. And there's my paper. And I know for some of you guys, this is a review, just kind of waiting people to join in. And now you can kind of see how this fits to fill that little gap right there. But I then went ahead and started creating 3D objects that would match this. And my first prints were hard plastic. Then I had to go to a rubbery print. And this is the first one. And this just sold on eBay. And it fits nicely in there. I added vines by someone's idea. But it just came out really rough. Then I did a flat one, and it came out like this, which is also for sale on eBay and will end in a couple days. And this is be kind of nice for somebody who wants to add their own texture stuff to it or whatever. Obviously, once you add your texture, the flexiness might crack it off, so you may want to add the texture and stuff to it later. Then I made this version here, which is nice and thick, but just had a lot of stringies on it. And I took away the vines. I went back to the non-vine version. And it's just, I don't know, it's just not quite exactly what I was looking for. I thought, you know what, I'm going to add the vines back in. So I went and added the vines back in, and this was the version I made right here. And I thought that looks better with the vines added in there, because now I can do it a little smoother than I did before. But, and it's nice and thick, took a lot of material, very flexible, very strong. See, whoop, whoop, whoop. And then I thought, you know what? I want to make it bumpier. I want to make it more like this rocky exterior. So I made this version here. You can see how far it's indented in. And it's just was thin, and it was a little too thin. So I liked this, but this thickness. And you can see the difference in the thicknesses here on the bottom. So I finally have made my final one, and this is the one I'll be selling to everybody. And here it is right here. It's got vines, it's got rocks, it's got bricks, it's got the whole thing. It's nice and thick. It will come painted, and it just slips right in here. And this is the final version. There we go. And it kind of matches the aesthetic of Snake Mountain better, where it kind of actually looks like it belongs there. Now, I was still debating on whether I should have the vines or not in there. I don't know. I still might pull the vines off. There are some vines in the front of Snake Mountain, so I might actually make a version without the vines. Still debating on that, or just not paint the vines and just do the black wash only. So there you go. This is my final design right here. I will be taking pre-orders on it, not through here though. I'll actually put them probably on eBay or something, so you guys can pre-order them ahead of time. I'll sell both the painted and the non-painted version. So there you go. Anyway, so it looks like most of you guys are tired of me talking about this wall, because there's only one person left on here. So I chased everybody off thinking, oh, he's talking about that stupid wall again. But there it is. There is the final version. And I'm pretty happy with it. This is my masterpiece. So granted, it took a while, and I know I spent a long time talking about it. But There it is. So that will be the end of me talking about the wall because I have finally finished it. So this is the last video about the wall, unless I make a video to stick onto the eBay auction itself. All right, you guys, that's all I have. I know it was kind of short and to the point, but I just wanted to show you my final version of it and let you guys know what you think. Again, I think the next one I do, I'm not going to actually paint the vines on it. I think it takes away from it a little bit. I'll just do the black wash and that's it. All right. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. And this will be the last video about the wall unless it's just a promo video that goes on the eBay auction. All right. Thanks, you guys. Not one single question. I guess you guys are really tired of hearing about it. You've had enough of that wall talk. Anyway, like, subscribe, tell your friends, and if you want a wall, just keep checking out my eBay auctions, and as long as they sell, I'll keep making them, and once the sales start going down, then I'll stop. So that's a quick way to tell if they're still worth making or not. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. Last chance for questions. Going once, twice. Now there is a leg. So I'll give you guys a couple more seconds. Actually, there's like a 10-second lag between when you type to when I can see it. All right. That will be it then, you guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you guys next video. Oh, this is so cool. Look at that. Oh. Bye now.